Good morning and welcome back to my channel, Don't Mind Me. I'm Diana and today I'd like to read you a story called What If by Beverly Rumage. I hope you like it. Where did you get this? Rye squeals as she inspects the immaculate antique oil lamp, the copper metal reflecting the overhead office lights as she turns it slowly. At a street market in Egypt, a vendor there had them and was selling all different kinds. That one made me think of you, so here we are. Zoe beams as she watches her sister marvel at the petite metal lamp. The vendor guy said that there's an old wives' tale about the lamp and how it can grant wishes. Like Aladdin? Raya laughs speculatively. That seems a little far-fetched, sister. If it was that special, why was it at a dingy street market? And why didn't the man use it to be rich and not have to sell lamps at a street market? Her chestnut brown eyes deepen with humour and unanswered questions. Yeah, that's what I said too, and he gave me some cryptic answer with, all wishes come up at a price that few are willing to pay. So it mimics ambiguously as she lowers her voice by several octaves. Raya bursts out laughing as she watches her sister scrunch her face to imitate the elderly man, then crumbles into laughter. But really, I just like the ruby and emerald stones on it. Between them and that lustrous copper, I knew it would look amazing on your knick-knack shelf. Zora smiles as she pointedly looks at Raya's overflowing knick-knack shelf in the corner of her quaint office at the accounting firm where she has been a partner for 11 years. I only have so many because my sister's a world-travelling journalist. Raya brags as she affectionately winks at her baby sister. And yes, I agree. It will fit perfectly on my shelf. Thank you, sister. She smiles as she walks with her sister to the door. I'm sure Karen will appreciate you adding to my collection. She smirks, knowing that Karen Rogers, her micromanaging, know-it-all office manager, would get a night twitch when she saw the newest relic Raya was adding to her collection. Points for me then? Zoe laughs as she saunters out of the accounting firm. Definitely, Raya chuckles quietly to herself as she sits back behind her desk and begins inspecting the gleaming lamp again. It was about 6 inches long, slightly bigger than her palm, with a long, slender spout and an oval handle. The copper metal flawlessly smooth except for the hand-etched swirls that are accentuated by the microscopic granules of emerald and rubies, as if a gentle breeze was blowing the granules across the copper planes of the lamp. You are gorgeous, Raya murmurs as she set the lamp on the corner of her desk and back to the mundane paperwork that came with being a corporate accountant. As the hours slowly ticked by, Raya found herself occasionally glancing at the enigmatic lamp, and her mind began wandering to the commanding what-if questions. What if it did really grant wishes? What would she wish for? What did she have regrets that she would opt to change if the opportunity arose? By the time Karen cracked Raya's door to say bye, her mind was so completely consumed with all the scenarios it created, she didn't even hear her door open. What is that atrocious heap of metal? Karen sneers as she eyes Raya's newest collectible. Nice to see you too, Karen, Ryan responds as she rolls her eyes. And to answer, it's my newest collectible from Sawyer. She just got back from Cairo and found it at a street market. Isn't it beautiful? Raya croons. You could have gotten something prettier at Walmart, but it definitely screams Raya. Karen scoffs as she gives the lamp one last glare, then turns to leave the office. So it's going to love how much you peed off Karen. Raya laughs as she scoops up the lamp, places it on her tote and heads home. Later that evening, as Raya curls into her bed with her favourite romance novel, she again found herself thinking about the jewel-encrusted lamp. Maybe it was the 2 glasses of wine, or the soft snores from John, her sleeping husband, letting her know his melatonin had kicked in. But Raya allows herself to yet again think about the cryptic lamp. What secrets do you hold, my pretty? How many countless people have you granted wishes for? What is the most common wish? She whispers as she slowly wipes invisible dust off the side of the lamp. Whisper your secrets to me, my sweet lamb, Raya giggles. I don't grant wishes, Siddiqa. I show the path not taken. A soft, gravely voice breathes, the soft scent of jasmine filling the air. What a person's life would look like if they had made just one different decision or 10 different decisions. A startled yelp escapes Raya's mouth as she drops the small lamp. Who the flip was that? She hisses as she looks around suspiciously, first at her husband, who was still softly snoring on his side of the bed, then around their spacious, tranquil bedroom. Knowing there wasn't anyone there except their 2 adopted tabby cats, who were curled up together at the foot of Raya's bed. Who was that? Raya hisses softly, making sure not to wake up her husband and have to answer the humiliating question of, are you talking to a lamp? Not a who, Siddiqa, but what. I am the essence of all realms, the tendrils of every decision each soul makes, and the remnants of the options not chosen, the deep, smoky voice explains. And you have beckoned me, so tell me, Jamila, why have you called upon me? Do you truly wish to see what secrets I hold? To glimpse at what might have been? Raya speechlessly gapes at the copper oil lamp as the words floated like wisps of steam, permeating her brain fog. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what to say or do, or how the flipper lamp is talking to me. What might have been? What does that mean? Will it hurt? Will it change anything? Will it turn me into a zombie? Am I seriously talking to a lamp? Raya rumbles softly, confusion lacing her voice. You are funny ones, Siddiqa. No, to all those implorations, the smoky voice chuckles. I just allow a person to see what might have been. Oh, stop with the stupid cryptic responses. Raya glares as she tiptoes out of her bedroom, clutches the lamp tightly in to her chest, and into her dimly lit home office across the hall. Can't you just go back into your lamp and leave me alone? I'm only summoned if the lamp finds yearning in your heart. If it deems your subconscious concerns compelling enough to grant you a glimpse at the other path, the lamp hums softly, and I can hear your unspoken question. I can hear the whispering, what ifs. So speak them, Miss Siddiqa, so we can move past my cryptic responses. Raya inhales deeply as she closes her eyes and allows her mind to articulate the one fear that she refuses to allow to grow mildew on a bathroom ceiling. Should we have tried for a kid? Raya whispers softly, barely even audible. Let the winds carry you. Sail through time with me, Raya. The lamp sang softly as Raya feels her eyes drift close and her body become weightless as she drifts into the warm jasmine-scented winds. Open your eyes and see, the wind serenades softly. As Raya slowly opens her eyes, she sees 2 people, a woman and a man, sitting in a doctor's office as a female doctor talks to them about the papers she's holding. All of it so familiar. It's not impossible, but it will be difficult and could be hard on your body, Mrs. Burrows. But it's you two's choice, and I'll accept whatever decision is made. the doctor explains as she watches the young couple. I'll give you two a few moments to converse, she finishes as she walks out of the office, her heels clicking on the tile floor. I can handle it, John, Raya pleads as she clutched John's hand. Raya, I can't lose you. It's not worth risking your life, John exclaims, fear saturating his words. Just one, please, just one, Raya whispers as tears slip down her cheeks. Oh, baby, I can't stand to see you cry. Okay. We'll try, but if there is any threat to your life... John murmurs as he pulls Raya into his arms. Then the image dissolves as the jasmine winds blow it away, and another image comes into focus. An image of the same two people, but now they are sitting at a kitchen table. Papers spread out across the small table. You almost died last time, John yells in anguish. We've tried 4 times. You had a seizure. Do you even care anymore, Raya? Or is having more important than living life with me now? You're making this bigger than it is. I'm fine, Raya maintains as she reaches for John's hand. No, John exclaims as he pulls his hand from Raya's. No more, Raya, no more. I'm done, he says as he stands and walks out of the kitchen. Done. Just give up on having my baby, Raya whispers to no one as her head falls to the table, a sob ripping through her chest. A tear trails down present-day Raya's cheek as the image dissipates and the next image appears. This one comprised of some couple, but in a courtroom. We have come to an agreement, Judge. Mrs. Burrows gets the house, half of the common property, and 4,000 a month alimony. But she does not get the rights to the 2 fertilised eggs that remain from their failed in vitro. The heavy-set older attorney states, No, I'll give him everything. I don't want anything. Just my babies, please, Raya contests meekly. Mom, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, the judge finalises. I agree to those terms. Take the signs papers down to the filing office. I flippin' hate you, I hate you, Raya sees as John walks out of the court without glancing in her direction. How could you do this to me, John? She screeches as the image dissolves once more. That's enough. I don't want to see any more, Raya mutters hoarsely, her face wet with tears. That's the end, Siddiqa. We do not tell the future, just the past. Did you get the answer you wanted? The warm voice beseeches. I think I did, thank you. She responds softly as she sits up from the couch in her soundless office, wiping the remaining wetness from her face. It never pays of living in the what if. Live in the present, because you never know what horrors you barely escaped, Raya confides quietly as she places the lamp back in her tote and climbs back into bed next to John, letting his gentle warmth relax her body. I'm glad I chose you, my love, Raya murmurs as John reaches around Raya's waist and pulls her tightly to his body. Me too, baby, John sighs sleepily as he nuzzles Raya's neck. Me too. Well, I hope you like that story, and I think the last couple of paragraphs of that story are the inspiration. You can't live on what ifs. You have to live for now. And that comes with growing older. I wouldn't say growing wiser, but having the trials and tribulations of life and learning by your mistakes, your failures, which aren't failures, they're just thrown for you to grow stronger and wiser. And always live for today. You never know what's around the corner, and like I always say, life is short. I'm always here. If you have any questions for me, and would like me to do a Q&A, then please leave them in the comments below. And I will see you next week. Please, if you like this, please share it and press the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you again next week. Bye.